In this video, we'll take up the homework on reflections of functions. So the first question is a very nice question because you are determining the equation under the indicated reflection. So what I really like about the question is that f of x is not a straightforward parent function. So you're basically transforming a transform function. As long as you stick with function notation, you should be able to get the correct answer. For question 2, we're determine algebraically whether f of x and g of x are reflections of each other. So you just have to play around with the equations. So like for example 2a, I see that g of x is equal to negative f of x. So I know there's a reflection with respect to x-axis. For b and c, I can see that g of x is equal to f of negative x. And lastly, for 2d, you'll see that g of x is equal to negative f of negative x. So you're reflecting with respect to both the x and the y-axis. Okay, for question 3, you want to build the other side of the roof, so you have to reflect it with respect to the y-axis. Now for question 4, we're not ready to graph it, so you could look at the answer key and you'll get the graph, but I would say come back to this question after the next lesson, because you need to learn about stretches and compressions in order to graph that perfectly, or graph that nicely. Determine the invariant points. Well, any point that is on the, if you're reflecting with respect to the y-axis, any point on the y-axis is invariant. So just a way of finding an invariant point on the curve without the need for graphing, just let x equal 0, because that's how you find a point that's on the y-axis. Okay, so that's the homework for reflections.